Hi, boys and girls, it's Miss Mulligan. We are working on an important phoneme, and we need to know that the magic E is very, very special. And the magic E does all sorts of tricks. It actually, at the end of the word, is quiet. It doesn't say anything. Shh. We don't make any sound for that magic E at the end of words. Sometimes they have S's on the end. So you've got to be careful. Sometimes it has an ED at the end, but it acts like a magic E. So when you look and you're looking at words and you see that magic E, it tells you as a reader that, oh, you have a job. And your job is to go toward the vowel and tell the vowel to say your name. That magic E goes over there and its job is to change it. It used to say but not anymore. Vowels can make two sounds, and that is the magic, the trick of the magic E. That magic E has one job. That job is to make the vowel say its name, whether it's A, E, I, O, or U. In the book that I'm going to read, it makes it say I. I no longer, if I had it like this with no magic E, it would be a CVC word. That's when it's but not anymore. Why? Because this is at the end. It makes the vowel say your name up on the alphabet chart on your wall in the classroom. It has a name. Its letter name is I. We're going to try I. B-I-K, bike. Did you hear me say that E at the end? No. It's quiet. Let's try I. D-I-V, dive. Did you hear me say anything for that E? No. Shh. Try I. This E makes it say I, not it anymore. It makes it change its letter vowel name to I, not it. Ready? R, I, D, ride. Did you hear that? We have a blend. Sl, slide, slide. Did you hear me make any noise for that magic E in there? Hang on. You see that? Let's do it again. Okay, there's an E here. Slide. Nothing here. Slide. Last one. Magic E. You see it? It says time. The magic E is silent. Its only job is to tell A, E, I, O, or U to say your name. You don't get to say I, or anymore, except this is where it gets tricky. This is not always 100% of the time. Okay? English is a hard language, and it's not always 100% that we're going to do that. We're going to do this first. We're going to try this rule first. But if that rule doesn't work, and it doesn't work for that, then you're going to try the short vowel sound. Or a. But we try the rule first when we read. And then we use the strategy of trying the other vowel sound. We're going to work in a book, and it's called D-I-V, dive in. There's my magic E. I know it doesn't say I anymore. It says I. I always look for that phoneme when I'm reading, and then I attack the word. Rosa slid down the hill. This is not slide. It is slid. Okay? The reason why, boys and girls, I'm going to show you the difference between the two. And you're going to see when I pair them up how different they are. Okay? So if I look at that, I can see the only difference between the word, there's my base word slid, and this is sl-eyed. Do you see the difference? No magic E, I try the short sound. I. Magic E, I try the long vowel sound. I. Sl-ide. This is sl-id. Let's reread what we wrote, what we read. Rosa slid down the hill. Can you find a couple magic E words? That one looks familiar. We just did it. Magic E makes it say I. Sl-ide, slide. Oh, there's another magic E. And it's a name because it's got a capital letter. It makes it say I. I-k, Mike. The magic E doesn't say anything. It's quiet. Let's read it. Come on, Mike, she said. Slide. I heard I because the magic E did that. It made it say its name. Let's see if we can find anything. We see those same words. Mike, slide, slide. Let's read it. Mike did not slide. He did not want to slide. And it sounds right, doesn't it? Let's look at this page. I'm going to try reading this. You slide. I'm going to go back and reread. You slide, he said. I will sit here and watch. So Rosa slid down the hill and Mike sat. That made sense. When I said slid, it sounds like I talk. So Rosa slid down the hill. If I said slide, listen to how it sounds. It's a strategy. I'm asking myself, does it sound right? So Rosa slide down the hill? That doesn't make sense. That's not how we talk. That's not our tense that we use when we're reading. It doesn't sound right. So Rosa slid down the hill and Mike sat. We're always checking to see if it looks right and sounds right. See a picture that matches that word. Doesn't say anymore. That would if it was a CVC word, but it doesn't anymore. The magic E makes that vowel say your name. I, Ike, bike. Oh, another magic E makes that vowel say I, I'd, ride. There's Mike. Again, it says I. Let's read it. Rosa went for a bike ride. Come on, Mike, she said. Ride with me. I'm glad I said I. Listen if I forget to make the I sound. It doesn't sound right. Rid with me. Do we say that, rid with me? No, so my brain tells me that I need to try something different. I'd, ride with me. That sounds right. Mike did not ride. He did not want to ride. Look at the picture first. You ride, he said. I will sit here and watch. So Rosa went for a bike ride and Mike sat. Wow, look how happy she is. She's having a great time. Time. That sounds right, doesn't it? Rosa went for a swim. Come on, Mike, she said. Dive in. Why did I try I? Because the magic E makes it change its sound from I to I. Say your name, I. Dive in. The magic E's quiet. Mike did not dive in. He did not want to dive. What's the matter? I will sit here and watch, he said. Not this. Oh, I see a magic E. It's going to make it say your name. I'm. Not this time, said Rosa. That sounds right. You did it, said Rosa. He did get the courage to dive in. Dive in, said Mike, and they both did. And look at their faces. They feel happy at the end of the story. Boys and girls, a lot of times when we're unsure about how something sounds, we never settle. We always try again. That's what I love, love, love about reading. You get so many chances to fix it. And that's why reading's so fun for Miss Mulligan to teach, because you get to try and try again to make sure it looks right and sounds right. Just like I practiced. I do what you do. Because when we learn how to use strategies, we have the ability to fix it up and go back and reread and check to see if it sounds right. And we ask ourselves, does it look right? No, the magic E, we try its vowel name, A-E-I-O-U, first. And if it doesn't work, then we try the other vowel sound. We always check to see if it sounds right and looks right. Have a good day, boys and girls.